Okay, it's official. Here we are. It is Tuesday. It's October 7th. So crazy, it's already October. So we are into all the exciting stuff. I love, we've got some extra fun incentives this month. We're actively working towards all-inclusive Cancun. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So fun. Okay, so Um, I mentioned before I hit record, I know we've got quite a few people attending another training tonight that Melissa Eichenhorst was offering, and I hope that's great. I'm excited to hear about it. It's not being recorded, so hopefully that's awesome and very helpful. And so Stacy, who is going to be sharing the October incentives and promos with us, decided to take advantage of that training, so she's not here. So let's talk about October incentives and promos, shall we? So what do we got? What do you guys know about October?
We have the free shipping VIPs. They get that with a 100 PV order this month and then the following 2 months.
I
Um,
love that. Free shipping for 3 months, basically.
it
That's
to be a
good
100 PV
savings right
order.
there.
Yeah, it does have to be a 100 PV order in that second and third month in order for the free shipping to apply. I ran
Which
it.
I think is awesome. I
I
love
think
that.
it's fair. I ran into that last night with somebody wanting to order 3 bottles. So he just decided to add a fourth because it was more cost effective to do that.
Yeah, love that.
But and then when I did that, the free slide. So anyway, no code needed. What else?
Lululemon. Anyone? Lululemon gift cards. So
Yeah.
sponsor three and you
Hmm.
get $150 Lululemon gift card. Sponsor six and you get another $150 gift card, which totals $300 in Lululemon. So that is super fun, especially this time of year. That can be used obviously like for gift giving or to spoil yourself, which is always extra fun. Um, I got a list here, a cheat sheet. I pulled one up just so I don't miss anything. So we do have that option, and we're doing still next day pay on business building bonuses.
Yeah.
So by 5 p.m. the following day, then you'll get paid on those business building bonuses, which is also really nice coming up on this time of year when we tend to spend some more money.
It's also that instant gratification, like when you get that text, you're like, oh, that's nice, like, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
especially for new sharers, I think that's such a fun thing because,
mhm.
a lot of times people have done something like this before, they think, and they, like earning $35 feels really good pretty fast, so
Yeah.
that's always fun. Um, they're doing a jewel momentum bonus, which for all jewels that grow by 100 points, you get an extra $300 for every month that you like grow your team 100 points. And I love that this can even be, it can be, it doesn't have to be your outside leg, which I think is a big deal. So that may not mean much to some of you, but as Jules, like that's a great incentive. And we've got our Rising Leaders Retreat contest in full swing. So hopefully you're tracking your points and you've broken down how to do that and you're working towards it uh, right now. So Stacy and I were chatting on our work with me earlier today. Oh, and also Icon Club. Don't forget about Icon Club because how excited were we about that when that first dropped? Like it's still exciting. Some of us are getting really close to that, and that's going to be some incredible rewards and incentives and lots of money saved on free shipping all the way till the end of next year. Um, anyways, what was I saying about? Oh yeah, so Stacy, I'll just share this idea because I think it's it's a very great idea for anyone now. So she had done on her team page, she has a team page she shared, she did a live, and she was like, hey guys, I'm looking for one person that wants to run this month that I can work really hands-on with, that would be interested in earning $1,000 and a trip for two to Cancun in February and $300 in Lululemon gift cards. And that sounds so enticing to someone. This leaders retreat was designed for new people. So that's actually very realistic. If we can fast start them and get them moving, get them excited about that and in action right away. Like how enticing is that for them to think this month they could earn $1,000, $300 in Lululemon gift cards, and a trip for two.
So yeah, that's really, I love that. I love putting it that way. And the $1,000, is that for getting somebody senior silver?
It should be, I didn't ask Stacy specifically what it was, but that should be about right for fast start, I'm thinking. Isn't that about the math for that?
Would have to look at, I asked for the graphic from Christy McDade. Let me bring it up. So just out of curiosity, I do know from experience with helping new sharers get on the last two cruises that we developed them to gold, and that got them on the cruise.
Yeah. You get double credits for everything. So they're gonna earn that.
For the first month,
Yes,
month. Yeah.
right. So that just gives, especially starting, I mean, we're a week in, but in 3 weeks, we've had people go senior silver in 3 weeks or less, that's not something that hasn't been done or is anything extremely hard.
Right.
So that's just, it's doable. It really is doable. And when you have that in your head and you're like, hey, I'm just looking for someone, could that be you? Someone
Right.
might seriously, I could do that in this month. Why not? So I did a story as well, did a live. I haven't done that forever, so that was fun. So just do it. What do you got to lose? You might just, there's lots of fish out there in the sea, and one of them might bite on that because it sounds pretty enticing. It really does. So
I can answer that question because I have the graphic here. So referring 12 would get you 950. So you would need to refer probably 13. So that's senior silver plus a silver or 13 people.
okay,
Just
there we go.
To
Oh
get
yeah, there it is.
Yeah. If you were going to help a new sharer earn $1,000, that's what that would look like.
Yeah. Good to know. Okay, so let's just jump. Well, and does anyone have any questions, or should we just jump into our training?
Wait, can you say that one more time? You said you need 13 people plus a senior silver, one of
No.
those people?
So I can send you this graphic, but it says for a new sharer, so Stacy was advertising who wants to earn $1,000 this month. So I'm like, okay, how many people do they need to refer to earn $1,000? So 13 people. So you need 10 people. Is it 10 or is it 9? To
9.
get 9 people. It used to be 10. Now it's 9. 9 people to get you to senior silver. So you could get somebody to senior silver and then help them develop a silver, or you could,
Oh, I see.
you know what I mean?
Got you.
Or you could help them refer 12 or 13 people to get to that
Got you. Thank you.
$1,000. Yeah. And 2 Lululemon gift cards would come along with that too. And a whole
Thanks.
lot of leaders retreat points. Yeah.
Yes, and it's actually easier to help them get a couple silvers quickly than to have them try to sponsor 12 people themselves. And they actually earn, I believe they earn more money that way because they get those extra rank up bonuses and stuff.
So you get $50 for every fast start silver that you help develop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And their retention's gonna be way better.
Yeah, it's more fun and easier.
Hands
But
down.
if you're having trouble getting people to share and you've got somebody in momentum who can sign up 10 people, 12 people, we've seen it happen, help all the people. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's jump into this training. So this is something like I'll just, be totally transparent with you guys. Like I think you guys all know I was basically absent for almost a whole year, and I've just recently got back into like a rhythm where I'm working consistently and I'm sponsoring fairly consistently, and I have baby stepped also back into doing these 15-minute welcome calls and coaching a few different people. I've realized I feel like this is kind of that magic missing piece that a lot of people are probably looking for that they don't realize they're looking for to get a lot more sharers on your team. So it is, and I've trained on this before, but it's been a very long time. And I've always had huge success doing these welcome calls. So I wanted to demonstrate how simple they are, how non-pushy they are, and how comfortable it can be to do this. And like literally it takes 15 minutes with every new VIP. So my rule is I let them know that I've got some helpful info to go over with them. It's important that we go through that before their order arrives. And I try to get them on the phone within 24 hours, ideally, of when they first order, okay? And then when we get on this call, it's all about like how you word this that's magical. So I've done 4 of these in the past. I would say I just kind of started doing them again, but the last 3 that I did, all 3 of them were open to sharing. One of them's an older woman. She doesn't use social media, and so that's going to come a little slower, but she's open, and we've got another conversation going about like who we can talk to with her. But then even I was super excited because the last one that I did a couple days ago, this girl's getting married this weekend. So she's like super busy, right? Doesn't want, like, obviously no one's going to want to start a business like when they're getting married in 6 days or whatever, 5 days or whatever. And so I still presented this to her, and she was like, honestly, she's like, let's talk about this next week after the wedding because I've already got a few people in mind. And so she gave me 3 names already, and we've got a call scheduled next week. And this girl could be awesome. She was kind of one that was on my dream list. And so I just want to show you like how this present, like the wording is just so non what's not intrusive is not the word I'm looking for. But anyways, it's just so something anyone could do. And I want you to see how comfortable it can feel. Okay. So I'm just going to demonstrate it for you basically. And then I will give you word for word the script for it. I put it into a board because I had it in my head so simple. I don't know if I've ever actually like had an outline for it, but so I have put it into a board now, so you can use exactly the way I have it, or you can kind of change the words here and there. But basically, so you're just gonna, and I stick to the 15 minutes. It really is that fast. So I want to, honor their time and let them, you know, let them see that this can be like quick and simple. That's kind of the goal. Okay. And so I start out first. Well, can I pick Barb? Do you want to be my new VIP? Let's just role play it. Do you have a good connection, or would it be better if I pick someone else? I know sometimes yours is a little sketchy.
She's trying to unmute herself.
Yeah.
Can you ask to unmute her?
Yeah, that never, oops. And
Got
she
it.
moved.
Got
There
it. Don't be surprised if it goes down. Our internet is terrible, but I do have good news. Tomorrow, we're being hitched up to the fiber optic.
Ooh.
I've had it because it's down most of the time. So
Oh
hopefully
my
I can't use that for an excuse anymore.
All the excuses are taken away at that point, huh? Because Barb's got fiber internet. I love it. Okay. All right, Barb, do you want to be would it be better if I asked someone else? Can you hear me?
I'll try to be. Sometimes I do have trouble hearing.
Okay. Let me have Kate do it instead. Is that
Okay.
okay? I'll just have Kate just so, and that way if it is a little bit scratchy for you and you can't hear me,
Yeah. Okay.
vice versa. Vice versa. Okay, Kate. So you're my new VIP.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited for you, Kate. Thank you for trusting me with helping you. That I don't take that lightly. Honestly, I really appreciate the opportunity to help you. And I want you to understand that my job is I'm kind of like your coach and your cheerleader. Okay. And we're going to be working together pretty closely, especially over the first couple months until you get into a really good rhythm with your products. And everybody's a little bit different. So I just want you to understand what you can expect from me and some different resources I have to help you have the best experience. Does that sound good?
Yep, that sounds great.
Awesome. Perfect. So we have a few different resources that are going to be super helpful. First of all, I've got 4 C's that we like to highlight that are going to make all the difference. Okay. So the first one is communication. So I just want you to understand that, like, I want to hear all the things right now. Okay. I want to hear, like, how's your poop? How's your water intake? Every little thing that you notice, don't ever be afraid that you're bothering me because I would rather hear from you like all the time than never. Okay. Because that's really important in order for me to understand like how to best help you have the best, how to help you have the best experience. We may choose to tweak some things here or there, and there's probably some lifestyle like tips and suggestions that I could give you to go along based on what your needs and goals are that can make all the difference. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
Okay. All right. So lots of communication. That's the first C. Now, what was I gonna? Okay. So just to refresh my memory, what were the top 3 things that you would most like to change about your health?
Being able to go to the bathroom regularly.
Perfect.
And
That was one I struggled with. We got you, girl.
yeah. Probably headaches. My headaches every day. I would love to see them go away. And my energy would be awesome to improve.
Okay, perfect. So you guys, what I do right here, just side note, is I make a little sticky note like this, and it says Kate on the top.
Minutes.
And then I'm gonna put her top 3.
Actually, that's till 9. Sorry.
Oh, you're okay, Raquel. Her top 3 goals. So constipation, headaches, and what did you say the third one was? Oh,
Energy.
energy. Okay. So, and then I'm gonna make a little note of like what you ordered right at the bottom. Okay. So I should have already sent you a starting regimen for you to review before our call. And so I've already like confirmed that she read over that, whatever you read over that. But I want to have this like right here. So it's like fresh on my mind that that's what my goals are with Kate, like for you to start noticing those things. So we're going to be consistently discussing like, how's your poop, Kate? You know what I mean? And how's your energy? Are you starting to notice the shift there? And I could give some lifestyle tips as well sometimes, but just so I have the basics right there of like, this is really what we're focused on for Kate. All right. Okay. So communication, super key. The second C is chug water. How do you do it drinking water?
Pretty good. I love water, but mostly at the end of the day is when I get the most of my water in. At the beginning, I, for some reason, don't get it in as quickly.
Okay. As long as you're getting like, so our goal is typically going to be about half your body weight in ounces. So actually track that for yourself and make sure you're drinking good quality water, by the way. That totally makes all the difference. But just know that like with these products, the way they work, like you're going to be flushing out some extra toxins, but if you're not giving yourself enough water, then your body's really going to struggle to do that and it's not going to feel good. So you want to just make sure you're making water a huge priority. Does that sound good?
And it does.
Okay. Third C is consistency. These products only work if you put them in your body like every single day. It's kind of like birth control, right? We're not going to have any surprises if you're not taking it every single day. And Plexus is the same. Like you seriously have to be super consistent. So make sure set alarms on your phone. That's one thing that can be super helpful. Set your products out where you're going to see them. And so it's visible wherever you're going to be, you know, keep some in the thing in your car, whatever you call that, the middle of the console in your car, just so wherever you are, you have access to it when your alarm goes off. All right. It takes 90 days for your body's cells to regenerate. And so honestly, after 90 days is when the deepest healing begins. This really is not an overnight fix, thank goodness, because if it were, it wouldn't be real and it wouldn't be sustainable. So gut health is different, but it's so worth it. Like that's why it's really life-changing. So can you commit to being consistent every single day?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. And let me know if that is becoming an issue for you. So the fourth C we like to add is community. So what you'll find is like, if you have support, that makes all the difference. It's really going to help you stay motivated, be inspired. So we offer some things to help you have that community that's just like the added bonus that makes this so much better. So we have a couple Facebook groups. One of them's for testimonies and for product info and just like general health info. I already added you to that one. Did you see those things that I tagged you in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to give you some homework. I want you to do a search on there. Like just pick a couple keywords that would be helpful, like, or meaningful to you. I want you to like maybe search constipation or headaches in there. And then I want you to pay attention to like some of those testimonies. And that's just really, really going to help you be inspired. You may notice some things in there too that like you'll think of, hey, my sister has that or whatever. So feel free to share those testimonies. They're open to be shared, and that's always a way to pay it forward that we love. Also, we do have a team get together every Tuesday evening. Short and sweet, just like that'll really help you get to know some of the other people on our team that are there cheering you on. So that's every Tuesday evening. I'll send you the info for that. And then every 2 weeks, we have a new VIP celebration. I really want you to attend the next one, if possible, because that's going to be, you're going to hear some amazing stories from like real life people on our team. That's so inspiring, and get some additional info that'll be helpful. So that's this day, whatever, right? We also even have like occasionally team challenges that you might want to participate in. And so that's a really fun way to get some community support. If you love a good challenge, like there's prizes to be won, just like that big, that's just something that some people enjoy. So that's something that you might want to take advantage of as well. Okay. And also, so I do, now here's where everyone might be a little different. I'm going to explain how my follow-up is going to work, like what they would expect from that. So Kate, you may have already received from me. I have some support texts that are automated that come from a different phone number, but you know, it'll say, hey, this is Whitney on my work number. Did you get one of those yet?
Yes.
Okay, so just so you know, that's not like a spam call. It is actually me sending those out, and I do believe those will be really helpful to just kind of help you understand like what to expect as you're going along, and little helpful tips and things, and hearing some amazing stories. So just so you know, like those, I believe those will be really helpful. You can opt out if you choose to, but I do think that you'll find that they're helpful. And if you do reply on there, I will see those replies. It does come through an app, so I won't see it as fast as like a text or a call. So if you have anything urgent you want to tell me, then just make sure you text me on my normal number, okay?
All right.
So just explain like what they expect for follow-up from you. Okay, now last but not least, I would be doing you a disservice if I didn't make sure you understand about our amazing referral program. Hey, buddy. This has honestly changed everything for our family, and it's one of my favorite things about Plexus. So they offer you over $300 in what I call friendship bonuses, just for grabbing a few friends to get healthy with you. And even if you don't want a business, it's proven that you'll have better results if you have a few accountability partners. I'm sure you can probably think of some people right off the top of your head, because nowadays everyone is struggling with something, you know what I mean? And so it really is honestly a win-win for everyone. So I have a few really simple activities that aren't pushy or salesy, and they don't take much time, to help you find some accountability partners. Is there any chance you wouldn't want to take advantage of that with my help?
Yeah. Can I actually do a little role play?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So this is a common thing I get. So I kind of don't know. I think I want to see how I do first before I share it with my friends. So
No,
that's what
I
I get a
totally
lot.
respect that. No, yeah, I totally respect that. And that's totally fine if that's what you decide to do. But here's what I've actually found. And I've been doing this for 10 years and helping a lot of people. This is kind of my expertise, is helping people earn money and help their friends. It actually comes across a lot more genuine if you start out right away and be like, hey, I decided to try this and I would love some accountability. So I thought of you. Is there any chance you want to get healthy with me? You know, it comes across like just really genuine that way, versus if you wait until you have a testimony and then you come out and all of a sudden you're like, hey guys, so I've been secretly doing this and now, you know what I mean? So it's just,
Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah. And so I have a short little 3-minute video that I could send you that just kind of like may help you see a different perspective. Would you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay, and then we can decide afterwards. If you want to wait, that's totally up to you. Like, you're the boss, I'm just here to support, right? So, okay, I'll send you that video and then we'll close it out. Thanks again. We're done. If you say yes, now this is the really important part that I think a lot of people miss, okay? And here's, like, honestly, I have more than half people are like, okay, or sure, why not? Because that comes across so like they understand the benefits of it, and I make it sound so simple, that a lot of people will be like, sure, why not? Okay. And honestly, not all of them like actually follow through and do all the steps, but a lot of them I get to do at least the first step, the good majority, and then we can work from there. Okay. So the really important thing is, Kate, let's say you say yes. Okay.
Yes, I'm down.
I'm like waiting for you to say yes. Okay, perfect. Now here's what I'm going to do. I used to always start with a post suggestion, and I still do with some people, but I'm going to determine whether like, are they active on social media? Like I usually know already if they have like a social media presence that they use or whatever. If they do, then this is basically what I'd say. Okay. All right. Awesome, Kate. So we're going to keep this super simple. The first thing that you want to do is just a really quick shout out on social media. It's not salesy. or anything. It's just basically you're putting it out there that you decided to try this because it helped your friend and you would love some accountability. And so who would like to get healthy with you? You know, and you might get some interest from that. So well, I'm going to send you a couple different post suggestions that you can choose. Just pick whichever one you like and then kind of make it your own if you want to. And sorry, I'm going off script here, so it's messing me up. But anyways, just grab a picture of yourself from your phone to post with it because that will get you a lot more views. And also make sure that you make that public because what we do is we're going to have some of our Plexus friends go comment and like even share their testimonies a little bit. And that really boosts your post. So more of your friends are going to see it. So I'll send those over right now for you to take a look at. And then I'll be watching for your post. Do you think you can get that up in the next 15 minutes?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. Text me as soon as it's up so we can start working on boosting that, okay? I'll send those to you right now. Okay, see you later. Have a good night. That is super, super key. Here's I've done this both ways and I'll tell you it's night and day. If you like the longer you give them to sit and think about it, the more it's like them standing at the top of a high dive. Like the longer you stand there, the more scary it feels. Where if they just do it right away and they pull the trigger, then they don't even really think about it. And so like you want to give them the assignment with a short time deadline and that they know that you're watching for that right now. Okay. And so if 15 minutes goes by and I don't see your post, then I'm going to be following up with you, Kate, and I'm going to be like, hey, I see, are you having any trouble getting that up or do you need some help with wording? You know, whatever it is. So that works super effective for me. And here's the cool thing too, that I've discovered that because I used to fast start silvers a lot. Okay. That's got to be something that I was really good at. And here's what I found too, is as soon as they get that post up, you move on to the next step. You don't wait and see if anyone comments. Like that is the worst thing you can do is sit and wait to see if anyone comments. You give them the next step right away. You want them to know that like, you know, that's, and I'll even tell them a lot of times, I'm like, okay, so Kate, that was an awesome post. The next message I send them even says this, I think, but like, okay, that was perfect. So you may get some comments or likes. Sometimes you won't. Either way, it's no big deal because like we're just kind of putting it out there right now. So now next step is let's talk about like who do you know? Who do you do life with that you're really close to? Who are the first few people that come to mind that you could literally just call up and be like, hey, I am tired of feeling like crap, so I decided to try these supplements that helped my friends so much, and I'm looking for some accountability, and so you came to mind. There's a sale, there's a money back promise, so there's really nothing to lose. Would you want to get healthy with me? Would you want to try this with me? Like, you know, you just want to make it sound like that nonchalant and like so simple and non-salesy, whatever. Then if you do that, then you'll be surprised how people just do what you tell them to do. People like to be told what to do. They really do. And when you make it simple and when you make like normalize it, like I just kind of have this attitude of this is what we do. So they don't know any different. They don't know that a lot of people don't put up a post right away when they order. And so tell them that this is just normal. Like this is just what we all do, you know? And then it doesn't feel scary to them. And so as long as you're giving them step by step, and I'm going to tell them too, like this is another thing that I found is I want to let them know. And this is another thing that I say too, is once you put up that post, Kate, I'm going to tell you exactly what to say. So you don't need to worry if someone like wants more information, then I'm going to tell you exactly what to say if they say yes, if they say no. And so you're letting them know that like you're basically doing all the work right now, right? For them. And so all they're doing is basically putting a little shout out on Facebook and giving you some names, and then you're telling them what to say. When they give me the 3 names, or however many names that they give me, like I'll kind of prod them a little bit till we get at least a few. Then I'll say, okay, do you think you could reach out to them in the next 24 hours? And then I'll follow up with you, and just let me know, like if they say yes, here's what you do. If they say no, here's what you do. And so if they say yes, we make it so simple. We're just going to have them plug me into a conversation with them. So I do all the talking. So I'm like, if one of them says like, yeah, tell me about it, then I just want you to be like, okay, well, honestly, I'm brand new, so I really don't know that much about it, except that it helped my friend a lot. So I want to make sure that you can get like good info. Is it okay if I just put you in a message with Whitney, and then she can kind of tell you what it's about and give you the best recommendations? And they're always like, okay. So they don't have to like do any explaining. They don't have to know what triplex does. They don't have to know anything. Like they're just basically giving you names and plugging people into you. So you want to make them understand that this is like just so simple. And after you've done this with them several times, then they kind of get the gist of how simple it is. And then it's kind of a great way to train them to make it look like, wow, this is actually really simple. And I just made $300 just like that. What if I get 3 more friends? You know what I mean? And that's when you have that conversation. So anyways, yeah, so this is just really effective. And I think if everyone were to just decide, you know what, I'm just going to get really good at this, you guys would be shocked how many people you have on your team that are open to sharing right away. You really would be. And if you taproot the people that you bring in for them, you're going to do the exact same thing. So you're trying to get their people to silver as well. That way you're building a really, really like solid business that has depth, that has higher retention, and it's less work for you over time and more income and more stability. So do you see how the process is actually like really simple? And when I was in the rhythm with this, it was, I think 1 month I had 3 fast start silvers. Like, and then, not everyone's gonna follow through and go silver, and then I think I even had like a couple other people that had a +1, but I did have like 3 fast start silvers in a month. So if this is something that you're just like, okay, I'm gonna make this my own and run with it, I'll give you the wording, and so you can like tweak it a little bit to fit you better, but I wouldn't suggest changing a lot of it because it's really effective the way that it is. Okay. So that's all I have. Do you guys have any questions? Looks like Raquel's trying to unmute.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, like, because you kind of talked about just going straight for like, I'm looking for runners for a business partner. Are you still doing that too? Because that's slightly different, right? Like,
You treat them the same way. When someone says, yeah, I'm that person, this is how I start. Like, I'm going to be like, okay, we're going to throw up a post. The only difference is if someone's like, they know they want a business right away, their post is going to be like, they're going to talk about earning extra income as well. Like they're going to put that out there right away. Like, would anyone like to earn some extra income with me and or get healthy with me? You know what they're going to start like leading that way. But we're doing the same exact things. We're starting with a post. Who are the first 3 people that come to mind? And really too, like if you could pick some friends and family to do this business with you, who comes to mind first? Because we're going to try to find some, like our first goal is to help, like we want to find some people that are going to do a business with you, because that's going to make your business grow so much faster, have a lot more stability. So we're just doing the same things, but treating it a little bit different, like a little more boldly on the business side right away.
okay. Yeah.
And then you're tap rooting every single person that is interested with them. Your goal is to get them silvers right away. So
You said that you give them a video first, and then how fast do you follow up? Like, I'm going back, like you tell them about the referral program. And if you send the video first, right?
that's only if they say they're not ready to share yet till they have results. That's the only time I send the video.
Oh, okay, got it.
So most of the time, like they'll be like, okay, or yeah, why not, you know? And then if they're not, I usually like most people don't just straight up say no. You will get some hesitancy or like then they'll bring up some concerns. Like, I just don't know anyone. You know what I mean? That's like if people do hesitate, then you know what they're gonna say. And so, you know, then you just want to like say, well, if you could do this without knowing a lot of people and you still could get your products paid for, if I could help you with that, that's actually really a thing that we can do. Like, is that something that you'd still, you know, you might be open to?
Yeah.
So just
Or
answer.
that trick of like, okay, but if you did know some, because they're like, I just don't know any people. That trick of like, okay, but if you did know some people, who would they be?
Yeah, there you go. I like that one. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions?
Did you record this by chance?
Yes, it's recorded.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
I wish Carol was on here because Carol was doing she was basically kind of using a lot of the same verbiage, but she was sending it through messages after people ordered. And she wasn't having success with it. And so I talked her into, Carol, this has to be a phone call and you have to do it within like right away after they order. And so I think she's done 2 within the past week that I know of.
Wait, so you're not doing
Or
a
was it-
Zoom? This is a phone call?
It can be. I mean, I'll ask them. I'll say, do you want to Zoom or do you want to
Okay.
do a call? Either way. And I will tell you, it is a little less intimidating to do a phone call because you can actually, I have my screen open here. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But once you're really comfortable with it, then I like doing Zoom if they're open to that because the face-to-face just makes it even more personal.
Yeah.
So, but Carol, she's had 2 people in the last week. One of them last week was, yeah, she's like, okay, yeah, and gave her 3 names that they started talking to. And then she said one today, she was like, I can't even remember what it was, Megan. Do you remember? She put it in our group chat. I know that another one she did was like more open.
Sorry,
So
I
she's
didn't
all-
get to read the whole group chat.
So anyways, I'm just saying like this is the magic, but you have to do it as soon as possible after they order. And you have to do it either as a phone call or a Zoom. It can't be through a message. And the words are everything. If you use the right words and you say them with confidence, then that's what makes all the difference. People, they respond to your energy. And if your energy comes across as like confident and why wouldn't you want to do this, Kate? Then they respond that way. If you're super nervous and like tripping over your words, then they're going to feel like, you know, nervous also like, So practice it, get good at it, get confident at it, and then you will really see that this changes things. So, okay, we're out of time. You guys are amazing. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Good to
Thanks,
see you.
I'll
Whitney.
share. You're welcome. So I have this in a board. I'll share the board with the replay, the link for the board. And I know some of you don't use boards, so I'll just share the basic outline. Okay. And then if you want the like, what if they say yes? What if they say no? Here are the post suggestions. Here are what you say, like who are the first 3 people that come to mind. If you want all that too, you can ask me for it, but I'm just going to put the basic outline. I'll paste that too, okay? All right, you guys are amazing. How was the training, Stacy? Is it already over?
It ended at 9. Well, a few minutes before 9.
Nice.
So I jumped on for 3 minutes. It was really good.
Good.
Yeah, it was really good. And for me to stay somewhere for 3 hours, that means it was really good.
Yes, it does. I know that. Okay, well, I'm excited to hear about it. Good to see your face. Have a good night, everyone.